Hey coaches, so day one of our Coach Basics and Mentorship, and I feel it's really important to start out talking about time management. A lot of us are very, very busy people. We already are thinking to ourselves, where am I going to fit this into my life? I know that's what I was thinking when I first started. And let me tell you something that I've come to know throughout my Beachbody experience so far. It's that the most successful coaches are the busiest people. They're the people that you'd think they don't have any room in their life to start and add a new business into the whole grand scheme of things. But they've also tapped into a very useful resource, and that is time management, and they've learned how to perfect that ability. And it's not to say that if you're not good at time management, then you can't be a successful Beachbody coach. What I'm going to show you as part of this training is how to manage your time effectively for the activities that you'll need to do to move your business forward. So not surprisingly, time management is something that a lot of us might need help doing. I know for myself, learning to be the manager of my own time from home was something that I was unfamiliar with because I had, up until that point, been a nurse and working with business hours, being told when to have breaks, even a med schedule as to when to give meds. So I was very familiar with time management from a perspective of in the framework of a 9-to-5 job, but not in my own home with my kids and having the demanding responsibilities of being a mom and a wife and knowing where to draw those boundaries and lines. So what I had to do was sit down on the weekend, on Sunday night, with my weeks full of my week calendar ahead of me and get very, very specific about when there were open time slots and what I was willing to do with them. Now, I'm not saying that you have to devote hours each day. We can work with 1 hour every day, 1 hour every other day. We can work within the time frame that you have, but you have to be willing to make some sacrifices in order to grow this business. And this is where your goals come into play. If you have aspirations and goals of growing this into a lucrative business and earning a 6-figure income, of course, the more time you're going to spend in it, the faster that dream can be realized. If you're looking to just get your Shakeology covered, I can give you the tools that you need to plug that into the time frame that you have available as well. But it's important for us to first realize when those time frames are. And this may take a conversation with your spouse too. So if your spouse is home every day at 5, maybe you can get 45 minutes or an hour out of when they get home in the evening to set aside and work your business. And I'll tell you the activities to prioritize that time and get the biggest bang for your buck. Also, maybe on the weekends, you could say, hey, honey, I've got a few extra things on my to-do list, and I really want to make this Beachbody thing work or put together my first challenge group. Could you give me an hour on Saturday or on Sunday where you watch the kids? I know I had to do that with my husband to start, and he was more than willing because he saw how much this meant to me and how much I really wanted to do it. So just being open, opening up the lines of communication and setting up that timeline ahead of time can help alleviate a lot of the stress and tension. I can tell you that if you don't take the time to plan out your week, find those hours, we call them power hours, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to divide your power hours so that you are getting the most into that hour as you possibly can. If you don't do that, then that's when unorganization and the stressfulness and the tension creeps in and you become overwhelmed, and this doesn't seem like something that you can manage. So do yourself a favor, sit down with your calendar, map out a standard week when the kids nap, tentatively, and things change. I'm aware of that. I'm a mom. You have to go with the flow. If you can't get your daily activities done that day, you just move them to the next day. But you want to find the times in your day that work for you. So for myself, I know McKenna doesn't. She's a late riser, so she doesn't get up till around 9 o'clock. I know, lucky, right? So I can get up in the morning, get my workout in, and Mondays I'll usually try to map out the rest of my week, set up calls. So I'll spend Monday getting strategized, planning out my posts, getting my first post up on Facebook, knowing who I'm going to invite, and setting a schedule for the rest of the week. And then on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, I know that those are going to be my filming days. So those are the days I'll plan the night ahead, what I'm going to wear. I get up, get ready, I'll do my workout, I'll get ready, I'll start filming so that all my videos are knocked out before McKenna wakes up. And that's what works for me. You come up with a system that works for you. But the more that you can sit and plan it out and have a visualization for the week ahead of you, the less stressed you'll be when it comes time to move into those days and handle your to-do lists. So my advice to you is don't fly by the seat of your pants and allow room for you to become frustrated and overwhelmed. Do this activity, sit down, map out your week, come to me if you need help strategizing the most important things to move your business forward in that amount of time. But I'll be providing you with content starting tomorrow about how to strategize that power hour or whatever time that you have, that allotment, to move your business forward. It'll be tempting when you do have time to do activities that might just seem like busy work because they're the easiest. I want to encourage you to eat that frog. Eat that frog is a philosophy by Brian Tracy, who's a master in personal development and time management. And it means that if you're eating the frog, you're tackling the thing that may be the hardest to do on the list, but that will give you the biggest bang for your buck. It'll make your business move forward. Those are the things that are hard to do, but that will give you the biggest payoff in the long run. For me, that used to be making videos. I would put them off and put them off and put them off, but they needed to be done. So I found a place in my schedule where I made sure they got completed. Whatever that frog is for you, making sure that you're eating it every day so that you can see results and get those wins and you feel successful is so important. So make sure that when you do have time, you're not just getting sucked into Facebook, into the abyss of social media. You're turning off the alerts and you're doing activities that are actually going to move your business forward. So with that, today's activity is for you to do it, to bring out a calendar, to take a screenshot on your phone or take a picture of it on your desk, however you plan your week out, to show us where those power hours are, where those time frames are that you are planning to set aside and work on your business. I look forward to seeing your calendars mapped out and to helping you along this journey. Have a great day, guys. See you tomorrow.